here's what I'm kind of thinking he might be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's call this ground level. Okay? And then let's say we have a entrance door up here. Cute little door knob. I'm not like the guy on the PBA.
Rob Ross.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Let's say we got some stairs up to the door. Okay, but they want to make it handicap accessible. And here you're going to have some handrails coming down. But anyway, so let's say they're going to do a handicap ramp.
Okay.
And so he needs a guardrail to go along here. So the first thing you need to do is check code to see how high you need to be with your handrail off of your handicap ramp. That's the first thing. The other thing is if you're going to have a drop off here, code may necessitate that you have a guardrail incorporated with your handicap handrail, so a little kid can't come up here with his Tonka truck and then bail off of here and smash his head. So what I would do is, let's say, first thing is to figure out the angle of the ramp. And so if this ramp is poured pretty, I shouldn't say level, but pretty straight, then you could say, okay, I'm going up 30 inches over 36 feet. Let's just say that's going to be the angle of my ramp. So then what you can do, if you're building this rail off-site, you can go on your concrete floor and lay that out, and then you can actually lay your railing out to this rise over run, and that gets you an angle. The other way you can do it is, let's say this is, you can take an angle meter, and let's say they didn't pour this really good. Let's say I have this little low spot here, just from me drawing. Then what I'd do is I'd take and lay a 2x4 or a piece of square tube or something like that along the ramp. Then you can throw your little angle meter up there, and what it's going to do is it's going to point at, let's say, 7 degrees. Then you know you have a 7-degree difference between all your verticals in your handrail, which, let's say we're going to have a vertical here. That's not very straight, but that's alright. Let's say we space these out every 6 foot. Angle meters right in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So what that tells you is you have 7-degree difference between your verticals, which are plumb. They're going to be level
Mm-hmm.
with the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to give you a 7-degree angle here. Difference between 90. So like on this side you'd have an 83-degree angle, and on this side you'd have a 97-degree angle. And then as far as cutting the steel, I always figure out my verticals by the height that you have to be by code. Let's say we got to be 36 inches high.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to say I'm using 1.5 inch square tube. So you take that 36, I'm going to cap it with the tube. So I got to subtract that 1.5 inches. So it's going to be 34.5. All of my verticals are going to be 34.5. Long. And then I'm going to cap them. Jeez, my drawing is horrible here. That's right. I'm going to cap them with this piece of square tube all the way down.
Okay.
And normally, like on a 5 degree, 7 degree, I don't even angle cut anything here. And to blow it up, let's say this top rail's coming down, and I have a post here,
Mm-hmm.
vertical post is plumb, and if I have an 1/8 inch gap in there, that's great. I mean, it helps me weld. It makes a good strong weld because you're getting some penetration, and so I don't even monkey with the 7 degrees, 8 degrees. I just cut everything square, and then I'll cap it with the top rail, and then I believe they call it a rub rail. What it's for is the front wheels of your wheelchair. So somebody's trying to get up the ramp, and all of a sudden they get off here kind of sideways, that they don't have a wheel fall halfway off the ramp. And I believe they're normally 4 inches maximum off from this your ramp surface to the bottom of the rub rail. And so what I do is, for this rub rail, I'll cut individual pieces.
Oh.
So your verticals will go in,
Mm-hmm.
your top rail will go in, and then these you just get a piece in.
And then any guardrail you have to put in for code.
Right, yeah, let's say all of a sudden right in here we're getting above the maximum height without a guardrail.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden in your handicap ramp you're going to be incorporating the guardrail. And a lot of times where there's a guardrail needed, they make you carry it on down clear to the bottom.
Sure.
And actually it looks a lot better if you